Oh man, what's up, everybody? Yeah, looks like I come back when all the bad things happen, and usually it looks like it's happening to Xbox. So, Lena Khan is a great woman, all right, and we didn't have much faith in her. We didn't believe in her. Now, if you don't know who Lena Khan is, she's the former chair of the FTC, and she tried to warn us that we shouldn't allow Microsoft to acquire Activision Blizzard. We shouldn't do it. She warned us. We were like, nah, this will be great. We're going to get exclusives from Activision and Blizzard. They'll be able to distribute more games. This will make Xbox survive because they can publish to everybody. Everything's going to be great. Well, she's getting the last laugh, all right? Because, as you can see here, October 1st, 2025, Microsoft had a big announcement to make to all of us. We got some updates to Microsoft Game Pass, introducing Essential, Premium, and Ultimate plans. Introducing plans? Why would they be introducing plans? We already had Essential, Premium, and Ultimate. What's going on here? Oh, you want to know what's going on here? Well, they're adding some things, like Fortnite Crew that nobody asked for. Some Ubisoft Plus classics. Ubisoft hasn't made a great game in a very long time. No wonder why they're only including the classics. And some EA Play integration, even though we already had that. And let's see what's going on. So, it looks like, here's what's going on. With these latest upgrades, okay, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate will now be going up to $30 a month. All right. When it started off, it was $15 a month. Then it went up to $20 a month. And here we are, after all these acquisitions of all these studios, they're jumping us up to 30. All right. So I can no longer say that Xbox Game Pass is a great value to gamers. You're better off not paying for this. Buy a couple games a year and just be happy. All right. It's no point in doing this. And then standard subscribers will be upgraded to premium. I'm assuming premium was already $14.99 a month. They say that it's going to be remaining at that. Just us ultimate subscribers are getting screwed here. But I think whoever was in the standard tier, I guess that's what the new changes are. They're getting rid of a standard tier. Whoever was in the standard tier, you're getting upgraded. You're getting forced into premium. That costs $14.99 a month. Well, $15 a month, which was what I was paying. And you core people are getting forced into the essential, which is $10 a month. Oh joy. Oh, and apparently, with the cloud gaming situation here too, they're going to be adding ads into that. So that's going to be freaking hilarious. So you already know I've canceled my Game Pass. I don't know about you guys, but I've canceled mine. So let's go to Lena Khan's Twitter profile here. And this is what she posted on October 3rd. All right. Microsoft's acquisition of Activision has been followed by significant price hikes and layoffs, harming both gamers and developers. As we've seen across sectors, increasing market consolidation and increasing prices often go hand in hand. Let's see what else she had to say. As dominant firms become too big to care, which is exactly what Microsoft and PlayStation don't think. PlayStation, you're getting off the hook. You're in on this too. They can make things worse for the consumers without having to worry about the consequences. And this is her reply to this graph that got, hopefully you guys did not just hear that. motorcycle that just went by. Um, and this is her reply to this graph that we get to see here. Let's take a look at this graph. Posted by Lee Henper. Did I say that right? Hepner. Oh, Lee Hepner. Okay, I can't speak right now. But if you look at this monthly price comparison between, and this is why I thought Game Pass was great, because when you compared it to Netflix, it's like you're paying Netflix prices to play games, and you can play all the games you want. We got Netflix here in the blue. We got Game Pass Ultimate here in the yellow. And Ultimate was like the greatest tier. Like, it was the best tier. It was amazing. It started off at one point cheaper than Netflix. Makes sense, I guess. Makes sense. And then, as you can see, as people started getting hip to Game Pass and subscribing, you know, and then we hit an impasse here. We hit an impasse right here. July 10th, 2023. Judge Scott Corley rejects FTC's effort to block the Microsoft Activision merger. And as soon as that merger goes through, we get smashed. We just get smashed. Like, Xbox, you'll talk all this junk about how you're for gamers. Even with this whole multi-platform thing, I know I keep bringing that back up. I'm always going to bring that up. But you guys are all like, hey, you know, we could all play everywhere. You know, one big happy family. Big happy family. The fuck? What family? You got to be on your own to be paying for this shit. Anyone who's a gamer, who's got a family, cancel this shit. Anybody who has a kid who's paying, and you're paying for this shit, cancel this shit. No one should be paying for this. This is freaking ridiculous. But yeah, man, Xbox is tripping. I do not condone anyone paying for this. I would not want anyone to get screwed like this. They've already jacked up the price of the console that no one's buying. They made all these acquisitions, you know, basically being Sega, but with a console. You know, we thought we were going to get something out of that. We've gotten no exclusives out of that. And every exclusive we did get out of that, they didn't went third party or try to sell the business and fire the employees. So even the devs haven't gotten anything out of this. So, you know, it's just all around screw job. And the only way things are going to change is if we change it by voting with our dollars. So everybody, unsubscribe from this bullshit. Do not do this to yourself. Just buy a couple games for the year, okay? And just be happy. You'll be fine. Trust me. Once Xbox sees this, and you too, PlayStation. And when PlayStation sees that we're not going for the price hikes in the consoles and playing extra for what do they got over there? PlayStation Plus, all that bullshit. Once they stop doing all this crap, they'll start coming right back to us and starting to want to offer deals and shit. So all I got to say is unsubscribe. And let me know if you have unsubscribed. Actually, in the comments section, all right? Just type unsubscribe if you've unsubscribed. And if you haven't, just say I don't deal with that shit. All right, everybody. See you guys in the next video. Bye.